Welcome back everyone. My name is Adnan from Tasty Tutorials, and today we will create a smoke reveal effect in Photoshop CS, whatever version you can use basically, but I am using Photoshop CC, so you can use any of them. Okay, and we just need to download some brushes, so I will provide these brushes in download section. You will download these brushes free of cost, and link is given in the description bar. You can free download all of these brushes. So let's start our work. To save our time, I have just cropped this image from the background. You can see that I just removed the background and I just have only this this PNG file. So we'll use this file. First of all, we will go to file, new. We will create a new document. Size of the document is 2560 pixels by 1600 pixels, and we will name this as smoke reveal effect. Okay, so background contents I am leaving as transparent, and other things are same as resolution. I'm keeping here is 300 pixels because we want a high definition photo. So click on create. So the document is created now. Now we'll press Ctrl 0 to size it up. Now we need a background, so we'll go to adjustments and then we will go to gradient. From the gradient we will click on this gradient palette, select black to white, and we'll change the black to light, we can say that gray color. Click on OK, then change the style to radial, angle to about 45 degrees, much better. Then it's should be reversed, and let's try to make it a little bit more like this. I think it's nice here, so click on OK, and now we have our background. We'll name this as BG. That's nice. Now we will click and take it in our main document. You can see that. Now we'll press Ctrl T and we will flip horizontal to this side and take it to a little bit this side so we could see the smoke. We'll size it down a little bit so we could see it much betterly, like this. I think so. Yes. Now we'll double click on this gradient and we'll simply just drag this center to this side so we could see the white color going to in the back side. But for here I would like to change, instead of full white we'll make it a little bit off white, so that's nice color. Click on OK, and now it looks perfect. Okay, and now our main work is started. So we name this layer as model, copy this layer and name this layer as liquid, or we can say that LEQ, it means liquify. So we'll go to filter and we'll liquify this. So that's it. Now what we'll do is we will go to select our model layer, then we will go to adjustments and we will make it a gradient map. Now you can see that it didn't affect anything here. Just make it layer mask on it, and we want to make it a black. So how it will work is delete that. We'll go to adjustments and then we will go to we can say that black and white. That's good. You can see that it's not working. Actually the mistake is we didn't turn off this layer. Now if we go to delete that again, now we'll go to adjustments and click on gradient map. Now you will see that it is applied very nicely. So we'll make it only on this layer, or we click on this clip mask so it will mask on this layer. Then we will go to adjustments panel, and again we'll go to black and white. Where is black and white? Yeah, there we have. And we will also make it docked on it. Nice. Now what we'll do is we'll select our model layer and we'll press Alt and click on this mask. It will create a black mask. You will see that our image is gone. What we'll do is we'll go to properties, or if you don't see properties, go to Windows and click on where is our properties. So properties are now open. We'll just turn down the density so we could see our image like this, but you can see that it's not so good because it's so much white. What we will do is we will create a levels and we'll make it a little bit darker like this. I think it's a little bit not so much. We can turn this off later, don't be worried about that, or we'll just delete that here. And yes, I think it's fine. So now select our mask layer. We'll go to brush, and you will see I have already loaded all the brushes, and you can download these brushes, and when you download, extract them, and there is a gearbox. Click on load brushes and navigate your file to the folder where you have downloaded these brushes. So load them and the brushes will be here. Now select a brush which is much betterly workable for your image. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll size it down. We need to rotate the surface, so we'll select R or rotation tool and rotate it. Where is the rotation tool? And we rotate it like this. So go to your brush tool. Again we will press Alt and click on rotate. Okay, now brush tool, and I think I am fine with this setting. A little bit more. Okay, just to keep sure that you are on right track. So we'll double click on this. Nice. That's nice. Now we'll rotate it again, and I want to make it like this. Just visible main parts with the smoke brush tool. Size it down, and now we'll rotate our brush to this side to get more pieces of smoke, and we will reveal our character's nose also. So it's nicely done. Again we are going to choose something else or some else brush, like this brush. I think it's nice, so size it down. If it is bigger, then again size it down a little bit more, and then you can make it like this. Great. Now zoom it in and select your layer mask. Go to your brush tool and go to your regular rounded soft brush. Size it down, and we will visible the main parts from here like this. A little bit eyes, and we are ready to go. Now we'll go to rotation tool, select and reset the view, and now when we will select our this mask, go to properties and click on density and make it 100%, and you will see we have the only this side, but you can see that it's not so much visible. So we'll go to background, click on palette, and we will try to make it a little more darker, and then go to this white brush, make it a little more visible, and click on OK, and then we'll move this to right in the back side of this. Now basically the work is pretty much done here, but I would like to make it a little bit more darker. So how we can do that? I would like to go to where should we go? We should go to brightness and contrast. Let's test that if it works for us. So yes, it worked, and I think it's perfect here. Yes, minus 90 or 20. Now it's much visible, you can see that. if we take it to the top or to the bottom, it doesn't matter. So our effect basically is done, and now we'll click on liquify layer, turn this on, boom, you can see the original image is back. Don't be worried about that. We'll press alt and click on this, or before we're doing that, we'll just go to filter, click on liquify, and now we want to freeze some areas like these eyes. I don't like to make them stretched, so I will freeze this area. Great. And now we'll simply just go to our forward wrap tool, and we'll increase the area like this. Don't worry about that, just click on alt and again we'll create a layer mask on it. And then before we doing anything else, we will select these brightness and gradient map. We'll press alt, click and drag it on the top. Now we'll press alt, control and click, then again alt, control and click, and we'll make both as our layer mask, sorry, clip mask. Then select our black layer mask, go to properties, and we'll change the density to about where it looks visible easily. We can see that here. And now we'll go to our mask layer, then we'll select our brushes, and now the basic and important side is here. Now all the your effect is depend on this brush, so do it carefully, play with the settings. But you can see it's not dark, so what we'll do is we'll go to the top again and we'll go to levels. Where are levels? And we will make it little bit darker, make it docked. Let's see how it works. Side this, click on this side, that's nice. Now select your layer mask, go to properties again and turn on the density to 100%, and you will see this is the effect. So now we can control everything like its brightness, its contrast, and its blackness. How we can do that? We can actually create a single layer, or we can create differently. Like on this layer, if we edit this, where is the levels, we make it a little bit darker, like matching with the face. You will notice that it's not look like what we want. Go to levels and we'll make it darker as we did in previous. So there is the black and white gradient map and brightness and contrast, and we'll make it a little darker with the matching of face. Nice. Now this is in the side, so we'll select this group, control G, and then take it in the middle like this, and then we'll press control T, size it up a little bit so we could be able to see this. Now let's just center this. Oops, the center is out of the way. Like let's just make it as it is. I think it's much better here. And what we'll do is we can just go to our group, and we can go to brightness and contrast. Sorry, on this side we can go to brightness and contrast, and we can make it a little black here. Then go to brightness and contrast. This is already done, so go to gradient and map. We can reverse that, it will make it more black. Again we'll go to gradient map and reverse that also, but you will see it looks awkward. So for this we will go to levels, and we will make it a little default color as it looks here. Go to gradient map, looks like here, nicely done. And a little bit we can set fix a thing is here. We'll go to liquify and go to brush, and we will go to soft brush, normal brush, oops sorry, and we can make it like merged a little bit, and we'll go to gradient map, and we can make it little like this. Oops, we can make it a little darker, or we can make it a little more darker. Okay, now we can just touch this. Yeah, it's nice here, so that's great. And now we'll give it a text. Just play with the settings, you will get a lot more cool outputs. So we'll call it as smoke reveal, size it down a little bit, and we can make it smoky also. Go to your brush tool and select any of the brushes from these brushes, rotate this like a little bit this, size it down, and there we go. So that's the smoke brush, smoke reveal, and we'll press Ctrl Shift Alt plus E. Then we can do a lot more cool things, like we will go to camera raw filter again, and we can make it black. Our brush is black, and shadows to black, and then we'll go to clarity to more. You can make it more visible like this, and you can make it contrast. Then we can go to lights, we can increase the darkness, lights we can increase the lightness like this, and highlights also should be increased. Shadows you can make it darker or make it more smarter like this. You can give some vignette like this if you want to, so click on OK. One more thing you can do with this is copy this, go to filter, go to, you can set that stylize, go to oil paint. You can make it way better like this. Shine to, you can increase the shine to 2, look like this, but it's not so good approach, so we'll make it 1, or you can make it a little more smaller like 0.5, which is not detectable easily, and we can increase the softness like this, and let's just turn off this, and we'll leave it as it is and click on OK. These are some extra steps you if you want to make it more attractive, and we'll go to filter and camera raw filter again. Our basic tutorial is finished now, and I'm just playing with the settings to make it look like more interesting, so I think it's nice. Click on OK, and now we have our detail. You can give it colors, go to gradients, apply a gradient, any gradient you can apply, click on OK. The first thing is we have to make it soft light, and then we'll make changes inside that, like we can make it radial, make it 0%, and now play with the settings. You will get a lot more cool things like this. Just it's just a game of mind. You can just make it whatever you want to, and I'm fine with the colors, and turn on the opacity. I can apply selective colors. From here we can control the black colors also, you can see that. You can make way bigger thing I am showing you here, you can see that. and a lot more things. Just you need to play with the settings and get a lot more cool things inside this. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video and found this video helpful, just like this video, make changes by using brushes, all of the dependencies on your brushes. So we'll meet in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and never stop, never depend, and keep learning.